Welcome to a special corner of my kitchen. Today, we explore a dish that is not found on every street corner in Bangkok. We are making a beautiful dish called Khanom Jeeb Nua Almond, or veal and almond dumplings. This is a dish with a story, one that whispers of old palace kitchens and special celebrations. It is a taste of Thai history, a recipe passed down through generations. Imagine a time when creating a meal was an art form, meant to delight not just the taste buds, but also the eyes and the soul. This dish carries that tradition forward, bringing a touch of royal elegance to our modern tables. This dish is believed to have its roots in the royal courts of Old Siam. It was created to impress visiting dignitaries and to celebrate important family events. It was not an everyday meal, but a treasure saved for moments of great joy and significance. The cooks in the palace kitchens were true artists. They took simple, humble ingredients and transformed them into something extraordinary. The use of almonds was quite unique, a sign of luxury and outside influence, blending beautifully with traditional Thai flavors. Making these dumplings was a way to show care, skill, and deep respect for the guests who would be enjoying them. The recipe combines Thai cooking techniques with ingredients that tell a story of trade and cultural exchange. Almonds are not native to Thailand, so their inclusion points to a history of connections with other parts of the world. But the way they are used is purely Thai. They are ground and mixed with fragrant spices and tender veal, wrapped gently in a soft dough. This blend of the familiar and the exotic is what makes Thai cuisine so exciting. It is a living, breathing tradition that is always evolving while holding on to its core identity. This dish is a perfect example of that beautiful dance between the old and the new. Today, Khanom Jeeb Nua Almond is still considered a special dish. You might not find it in a busy market, but you will find it in the homes of families who cherish their culinary heritage. It is often prepared by grandmothers and mothers for holidays like Songkran, or for important family gatherings. The process of making the dumplings is often a group activity, a time for sharing stories and laughter while working together. It is more than just food. It is a way to connect with family and to keep a precious piece of Thai culture alive for the next generation to enjoy and share. To begin our culinary adventure, we must first gather our ingredients. Each one plays an important role in creating the unique harmony of flavors in this dish. For the dumplings, you will need finely ground veal. The veal provides a tender, delicate base that is not overpowering. Next, we need almonds. You will want blanched almonds, which we will toast lightly and then grind into a coarse powder. The almonds add a wonderful nutty richness and a slightly sweet flavor. We will also need finely chopped cilantro roots, white peppercorns, and a little bit of garlic. These are the classic Thai aromatics that provide a fragrant, savory backbone to the filling. For the dumpling wrappers, we will use simple wonton or gyoza wrappers, which can be found in most Asian grocery stores. They are thin and become wonderfully soft and translucent when steamed. The savory rice that accompanies the dumplings requires its own set of special ingredients. We will use fragrant jasmine rice, the pride of Thailand. Its beautiful aroma fills the kitchen as it cooks. To flavor the rice, you will need some finely chopped yellow onion for a touch of sweetness, and sliced shiitake mushrooms for a deep, earthy flavor. These ingredients will be sautéed gently before being cooked with the rice, infusing every grain with their delicious essence. The final touches bring a surprising and delightful sweetness to the dish. We will add a handful of golden raisins to the rice. As the rice cooks, the raisins will plump up, becoming little jewels of sweetness that burst in your mouth. This sweet element is a classic feature in many royal Thai dishes, creating a perfect balance with the savory components. For the garnish, we will need some toasted almond slivers for crunch, fresh cilantro leaves for a burst of freshness, and a bit of fried shallot for a crispy, aromatic finish. Having all these components ready makes the cooking process smooth and enjoyable. As you can see, the list of ingredients tells a story of balance. The rich, savory veal is complemented by the nutty sweetness of the almonds. The fragrant jasmine rice is elevated by the earthy mushrooms and the sweet pop of raisins. The classic Thai spices like cilantro root and white pepper tie everything together, creating a flavor profile that is complex yet perfectly harmonious. It is this thoughtful combination that sets the dish apart. It is not just a dumpling, it is a carefully composed plate where every single ingredient has a purpose and contributes to the final delicious masterpiece. It is a true celebration of sweet, savory, and aromatic notes. Now let's begin the hands-on part of our journey. First, we will prepare the fragrant rice. Start by rinsing the jasmine rice until the water runs clear. In a pot, heat a little vegetable oil and gently sauté the chopped onions until they are soft and translucent. Add the sliced shiitake mushrooms and cook for a few more minutes until they release their earthy aroma. Now, add the rinsed rice to the pot and stir everything together, coating each grain of rice with the flavorful oil. Pour in the correct amount of water or a light chicken broth, add the golden raisins, and bring it to a boil before covering the pot and reducing the heat to a gentle simmer. While the rice is cooking and filling your kitchen with its wonderful perfume, we can turn our attention to the dumpling filling. In a mortar and pestle, pound the cilantro roots, garlic, and white peppercorns into a fragrant paste. This is the heart of our flavor. In a mixing bowl, combine the finely ground veal with this aromatic paste. Add the ground almonds, a touch of soy sauce for saltiness, and a tiny pinch of sugar to balance the flavors. Mix everything together gently with your hands until it is just combined. Be careful not to overwork the mixture, as this will keep the filling tender and juicy. The next step is forming the delicate dumplings. This is a mindful and rewarding process. Place a small spoonful of the veal and almond filling into the center of a wonton wrapper. Moisten the edges of the wrapper with a little water using your fingertip. Now, gently fold and pleat the wrapper around the filling, creating a small, open-topped cup or flower shape. The top should remain open to show off the beautiful filling. This shape is traditional and allows the steam to cook the filling perfectly. Arrange the finished dumplings on a plate or a bamboo steamer lined with lettuce leaves to prevent them from sticking. Once all your dumplings are shaped, it is time to cook them. The best method is steaming. This gentle cooking process keeps the dumplings moist and preserves their delicate flavors and shape. Place your bamboo steamer over a pot of simmering water, making sure the water does not touch the bottom of the steamer. Cover the steamer and let the dumplings cook for about 10 to 12 minutes, or until the filling is cooked through and the wrappers are soft and translucent. The steam will carry the aromas of the veal and spices, giving you a hint of the delicious treat that awaits. This careful process is a true act of love. The final step is to bring all the elements together into a beautiful presentation. In Thailand, we believe that we eat with our eyes first, and this dish is a perfect example of that philosophy. Fluff the cooked jasmine rice with a fork, making sure the mushrooms and raisins are evenly distributed. Spoon a generous portion of this fragrant rice onto the center of each plate, creating a warm and inviting bed for the dumplings. The contrast of the white rice, dark mushrooms, and golden raisins is already lovely, but the best is yet to come. It is a canvas waiting for its masterpiece. Now, carefully arrange the freshly steamed veal and almond dumplings on top of or around the rice. Place about 4 or 5 dumplings per person. Their beautiful open flower shape should be visible, inviting everyone to admire the care that went into making them. The soft, translucent wrappers give a glimpse of the savory filling inside, building anticipation for the first bite. This careful placement is not just for looks. It ensures that each spoonful can have a little bit of everything: the soft dumpling, the tender filling, and the fragrant rice. It is about creating the perfect, balanced bite every time. The final garnishes are what elevate the dish from simply delicious to truly spectacular. Sprinkle a generous amount of toasted almond slivers over the entire plate. This adds a wonderful crunch that contrasts with the soft texture of the dumplings and rice. Next, scatter some crispy fried shallots on top for another layer of texture and a deep, savory flavor. Finally, add a few fresh cilantro leaves for a pop of color and a burst of bright, clean aroma. These finishing touches are not optional. They are essential to completing the dish and balancing all the flavors and textures. Take a moment to admire your creation before you eat. This dish is a journey of flavors. With your first bite, you will experience the soft, savory veal, the nutty richness of the almond, the sweet surprise of the raisin, and the fragrant, earthy rice. The combination of sweet and savory is perfectly balanced, a hallmark of royal Thai cuisine. This is why the dish is so loved in Thailand. It is enjoyed during special times because it represents generosity, skill, and the joy of sharing a beautiful meal. It is more than just food. It is an experience, a memory, and a taste of true Thai hospitality.